song, and you know, someone said you got to do a cover for some cover record. In England, they're very hip on doing covers. You put out a single in England, they want a B-side. They have like 3 English music magazines over there, and they put the same 10 artists on the cover every year. Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Neil Young, the Rolling Stones, and the Clash, and Johnny Rotten. And then they call it again, Mojo, one cut every year. And occasionally they write about some of me and my friends. And we like to go to England, because you go to England and people show up early, and they see the opening band, and they buy a lot of merch, and they sing along like some of you folks. And then they got different ways of talking, you know. One guy came up to me and goes, "I'm really pissed, mate." And I was like really scared. I'm like, "I'm sorry, did I play you know that?" And he's like, "Come on, let's get pissed together." And I realized that they call their booze piss because it's fucking warm, and it's almost as bad as your food, but they have fun at shows. And you get used to the different lingo, because we're going there in a couple weeks. I always have to remember that somebody says, "Would you like a fag?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I'm going up to my hotel room." He goes, "You can take one with you. Would you like a fag?" I meant the cigarette. I went up to my room. I would smoke. But I got down here early to come to the Berkeley Carteret 2 days early, because we were rehearsing in Jersey, and I thought I'd stay at that hotel and get the vibe. They're interviewing me for some Asbury Park or the Smithsonian. I was like, I'm from fucking Queens. So I'm staying in the Berkeley Carteret, and I'm getting really spooked. And the heat is going on, there's voices, there's people cracking, and it's like I'm hearing banging on the wall, somebody moaning down the hall, that loud. It was very weird. So I started thinking about the people that like to swing, you know, people that like to get out for the summer and have a good time. And I've been accused not of being a drug addict that much, because you know I hide my eyes, but I got a couple of emails on Facebook or whatever it is. And somebody, a girlfriend of mine said, "Are you a sex addict?" And I was like, oh my God, this chestnut, here we go. But I gotta confess, I told the guys at rehearsal in Jersey the other day that I once went to a swing club, a place in New York called the Trapeze, Le Trapeze. And a friend of mine took me there at 4 in the morning. This is in the 90s, so I have a couple excuses, like 50 tequilas and a bad rock band and you know, a bad night. And I went to this place, Le Trapeze, and my friend says, "You gotta get a ticket to get in. I'll pay the $100, but you need a ticket." I'm like, "What's a ticket?" He goes, "You gotta get a girl. Anybody, pick any fucking girl. She's your ticket." So one of the couples in. And I was like, oh God. So I asked this girl that I was dating, we both went up to, I think it's on 28th Street, if any of you guys are interested, or gals. And we get up there to the trapeze, we pay $100, and we walk in and have to get naked to be part of the whole mosh pit of sorts. It's very emo, it's very emotional. And you know, I like sex a lot, but sex with other people and money, and we're in there. But I'm open-minded because it's the 90s and my friend seems to like this. I figured, you know, I missed out on Studio 54. I grew up after AIDS, you know, had to wear a fire helmet and all that. So I'm going to go over there and I'll check it out. We get naked and we start walking around. It's like Mr. Rogers, you know, the piano, we're naked and Le Trapeze. And suddenly the other couple we're with, they start getting really into it because they're like, they're involved in this scene. This one friend of mine, she opens her body up very wide like some kind of octopus on some machine that's out of a gynecologist thing, but it's for fun. And suddenly the people start coming out of the woodwork. Really ugly fucking people. In towels, and then they drop the towels and the guts are hanging out, and it's like that movie, George Romero, like Night of the Living Dead, except with hard-ons, gray hair, beards, bad breath, and like this shit coming out of their mouth, like ah! And I just looked at this girl that I was with, this blonde, and I said, let's get the fuck out of here, let's go back downtown. So we went back to St. Mark's Place, we had a few pops, and I decided if I'm going to do anything wacky, I'm going to do it with my own records, my own place, and maybe just with one person, or two, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That's my holiday story that, you know, happened to come up today. This song is written by Paul Westerberg. I don't think they got any swing clubs in Minneapolis, but this led me onto a whole bunch of other covers and problems, and if you feel like singing along, it's called Bastards Are Young. God, what a mess on the ladder of success. Take the first step and miss the whole first rung. Dreams unfulfilled, graduate unskilled. It beats picking cotton and waiting to be forgotten. We are the sons of no one, bastards of young. We are the sons of no one, the daughters and the sons. Ready, second verse. Clean me off, baby, roll. Trash that baby, roll. Elvis in the ground, I'm waiting on tequila tonight. Income tax deduction, what a hell of a function. It beats picking cotton and waiting to be forgotten. We are the sons of no one, bastards of young. We are the sons of no one, bastards of young. The daughters and the sons, willingness to claim us. You got no wall to name us. Swinging some later on the beach on the boardwalk. Once lovers best are the ones we'll need the last. Living decades on holidays at best.